any skills? Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Change the tempo, watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them, we bringing it with passion. Smashing, you should just move to my groove. Case in point, watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready, you know we're hater, a music motivator, and I'ma show you later. But right now,
hello everyone and welcome to another thrilling edition of CCW Beatdown, coming to you live from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. My name is Joe Cozell and we got ourselves a good one here tonight. Open up for our card tonight will be the final quarterfinal matchup in the King of the World tournament. It will be the King of Szechuan Style, Morty Smith, taking on SpongeBob SquarePants. Then next up, we will see the Hardcore Championship being defended as the current CCW Hardcore Champion, Daggett Beaver, puts his title on the line against the challenger Dimmadome inside a 15-foot high steel cage. And finally, our main event for tonight, as the current CCW Beatdown Tag Team Champions, Monty, Monogram, and Sentry throw out an open challenge against any tag team in the CCW locker room. Which tag team will it be? All of these questions will be answered right now as we head down to ringside to our ring announcer, Alex DeSoto. The following contest is our last quarterfinal match of the King of the World tournament. Making his way down the aisle from Rick and Morty, he is the free McDonald's for Life champion, the King of Szechuan Style, the Mortiest Morty to ever exist at a Morty time, Morty Smith. And need I remind you that the winner of this contest here will go on to fight Eddie in the semi-final match of the King of the World tournament. This matchup, no doubt, will definitely be do or die for either man. Neither Morty or SpongeBob can afford to lose this contest, but I can guarantee you without a doubt that one of them will be moving on to the second round, while the other would be getting left in the dust. Anyway, enough about me ranting, let's go back to Alex.
And his opponent, from Bikini Bottom, the sponge who lives in a pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants.
By the way, ladies and gents, if you're watching this episode of CCW Beatdown as we speak, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to be notified of all things Cartoon Carnage Wrestling, and not to mention like other series on this channel like WWE 2K23, fictional war games, and even Stinky Peterson plays. Trust me everyone, it will be worth the thrill ride. Look at this, SpongeBob already going right to work all over Morty's arm, but I'm sure that Sponge is just getting started as it seems. Impressive fisherman by SpongeBob, not even enough to get him that 3 though. There we go, he's moving him to those ropes right there. Is he gonna front suplex? Yes he does, giving Morty Smith an ounce of that unforgiving stomach pain. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's probably gas from all of that Mexican food he ate last night. You make the call on this one, everyone. Oh, impressive combo on the hands of Morty Smith trying to keep SpongeBob grounded at all times. Imagine what that's gonna be like if Morty Smith was the one to advance to the King of the World semifinals. I know deep down for a fact that Eddie and Morty Smith will legit tear it up 100% in that ring if given the opportune chance. Of course, that's just me knowing I'm not even allowed to take sides as a play-by-play commentator. Now look at SpongeBob going to work over that skinny leg of Morty Smith. That's a weak spot for Morty, knowing that he uses those legs as a... Oh, what a counter by Morty Smith, finally giving the legs the breather that he needed. But not enough to keep him safe from SpongeBob, and that deadlift Regoplex though still gives himself only a count of 2. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. I have just picked up some big news. Apparently, we weren't planning to have him here, but now it looks like we will because Bugs Bunny is here in the building as we speak. And get ready for this because after this matchup we are gonna be hearing from the legend himself. I can guarantee you he's gonna have a whole lot to say about what the hoaxer said about him last week. Whatever Bugs has to say to him right back, I will guarantee you it's gonna be a lot more than 5 words, folks. And of course not to leave out the fact that we will also be hearing from our CCW World Heavyweight Champion Alejandro Muerto. I'm gonna guess he's still not over what happened to him last week. We saw him in that ring. Well, I'll tell you, Marshall Moon Montana gave him one heck of a roundup. I guarantee you he's gonna remember hands down. I bet that love tap on the back of the head definitely must hurt SpongeBob, huh? Too bad that love tap's not compared to the one my cats have with me. I have a cat I travel alongside with me on the road that's so gray, so fluffy, and gives me love taps on the nose all day and all night. Even named him after my father, only because my cat is named Howard Jr. And there it is, the Morty Salt. That's gonna do it for Morty Smith, everyone. You gotta be kidding me! How on earth did SpongeBob SquarePants kick out of that one? Guess he must have absorbed the finisher Morty gave him. If that's the case, then that's some weird resiliency that SpongeBob must have got. Amazing slingshot drop kick coming from Morty, trying to pull off all of the stops he can in order to keep SpongeBob down for the 3. There's one thing you can say about Morty Smith as a competitor. He's got a lot of willpower despite his lanky frame. And no doubt that willpower is what led him to become a champion here in CCW. SpongeBob getting back up on his feet. What does Morty have planned? A nice little forearm, of course. He's trying so hard to set up that second Morty Salt though, but something is keeping him from doing so. And once again he hesitates. But SpongeBob now going back on the attack. Let's go. There we go. Tiger suplex from SpongeBob. Only on a count of 2. Oh, there we go. Another Regoplex for the Spongy Wonder. This isn't going good for Morty Smith, unfortunately. There we go. Greetings from Bikini Bottom. Sure sent him to the bottom though. But once won't be enough from SpongeBob. There we go. He got him again. 1, 2, 3. It is done. It is kaput, ladies and gentlemen. SpongeBob SquarePants pulling off quite the huge upset here, being the former CCW Revolution champion here tonight, much to my shock and dismay. We're already seeing replays as it is, and looking at them one at a time, you can definitely tell it was close. But all it took from there was SpongeBob getting Morty Smith greetings from Bikini Bottom the hard way. I guarantee you that's gonna be one hard pill for Morty to take, as he is officially out of the King of the World tournament, and SpongeBob hereby advances to the semifinals, where he will be taking on Nettie next week for a chance to advance to the final event at CCW King of the World. It's gonna be epic, I can tell you that. But of course, what other night can it be when this man is included? He may deserve no introduction, but what the heck, he deserves one anyway. Alex, you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Looney Tunes, one of the greatest legends of all time, Bugs Bunny!
You got that right, Alex. Definitely one of the goats when it comes to the world of animation, and the bunny that has successfully overthrown the Hulkster and Hulkamania all together at CCW Resurrection. But however, it seems that what kind of went on last week, it seems that Bugs may still have some unfinished business with the Hulkster. By the way, let's see what is on his mind. Okay, Docs, let me cut yourself in deep from above. Normally I wasn't gonna be here at first, but since I overheard the Hulkster bring up my name out of his mouth last week on commentary, I just had to show up here live and in color. And it just turns out that Hulk Hogan is just a little soft, that I still beat his sorry geezer butt back to Albuquerque or China or wherever the Hulkster's from. Either way, it doesn't matter to the Bugster. That's right, Docs. I've been running wild longer than Hulk was back when that old stinker was in diapers. And yet, Hulkster always has to find some kind of excuse to accuse me of cheating in the match. Hulk knows dang well that I never at once resorted to cheating one time in my life. Yes, I've been known to play a cheap trick or two, but never, and I mean never, have known to cheat. I'm pretty sure you're used to that back in your NWO days, huh? Let me give you a reality check, Doc. This ain't 90s WCW anymore. It's a straight up CCW. Only this time, you don't have any backstage politics saving your hide this time, Hulkster. Because knowing that you called me out last week, I'm looking to kick your hide for the second time around. So you want your rematch against me so bad, King of the World, Hulkster? Well, all you had to do was ask, Doc. Your challenge is accepted. And just because you want to fight dirty, let's throw all the rules out the window, Doc. And we can have ourselves a good old-fashioned Acme street fight. If that's the way you want it, Doc, that's the way you're gonna get it. And what you gonna do when the power of Bugsamania runs wild all over? Whoa, wait a minute, the lights just went out. I repeat, the lights just went out. Darn these power outages, I will tell you. Oh my gravy on the dark dish, it is the Hulkster! Look at him, he just came Bugs Bunny right down to the rabbit hole he popped from. Oh my, what a cowardly attack. You can clearly see the fans are disgusted, and so am I. Oh, now look at this. Now he's stealing all the glory and thunder that was meant to be for Bugs Bunny. If you want my honest opinion, I'll tell you the Hulkster doesn't deserve that glory and thunder at all. It makes me sick. You know what? We're not even gonna bother watching this whole entire post down. Let's just go straight to our ring announcer, Alex DeSoto, for our Hardcore Championship match.
The following contest will be a steel cage match for the CCW Hardcore Championship. Making his way down the aisle from the Angry Beavers, he is the CCW Hardcore Champion, Daggett Beaver.
I guarantee you he may look grumpy on the outside, but on the inside, however, he looks more determined than ever for this contest. The same kind of contest he demanded and got here tonight for his opponent, which I believe he may not be the one to underestimate here tonight. We'll see for sure if that's the case. Here is Alex.
And his opponent, from Dimmadome, he is the owner of the Dimmadome, Dimmadome.
And yes, you heard our ring announcer right on the dot, ladies and gents. We're talking about the Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, and don't you forget it, everybody. Anyway, this may be an opportunity for the Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, to become a roadblock to Daggett's road to the king of the world. And if he may be lucky, he may be the one to wrest the title away from Daggett here tonight. If that happens, what will happen to Daggett regarding his match against his mystery opponent for the CCW Hardcore Championship? Do we somehow cancel the match, or does the mystery opponent fight the Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, at King of the World for the Hardcore title instead? So many possibilities and yet so little time. As you just saw right there, the Dimmadome managing to slide right away from that running drop kick. Daggett tried to sneak in a shot, but he gets rejected and walks right into a walking side slam courtesy of the owner of the Dimmadome, the Dimmadome. I swear I'm not ever gonna get tired of saying that over and over again. Daggett definitely having a hard time trying to keep the Dimmadome grounded on the mat. This old man keeps flooding Daggett with counter after counter after counter. I swear it's like a never-ending vortex. Dimmadome's got a hold of Daggett right there. And look at that, wrench that leg around the ropes, trying to damage the Beaver so much that he won't even be 100% come CCW's King of the World. Safe to say Daggett is getting right back in the match. He's up at the top right now, waiting for Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, to get... Oh, he just ate crud big time, ladies and gentlemen. But alas, it was just a flesh wound, as Daggett still has the momentum on his side. Well, he did until Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, countered at the last second. Oh, roadkill alert! Daggett got turned into roadkill beneath our very eyes. I bet that has to be very unpleasant for Daggett himself. Trust me when I say this is far from over between the two. He got him right back up looking to do more damage, but Daggett's gonna disagree. He got him with the Dag Reflux. 1, 2. Oh, I can't believe he kicked out. I thought he would get him the first time, but it looks like a single Dag Reflux isn't gonna be enough. Oof, well, that was unfortunate. Daggett just dove over him and ate the man really hard, folks, for both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ooh, what a hard pound right to the chest. Somebody give him some Pepto-Bismol for that one. Well, that kick really rocked him good, folks, all followed by an elbow drop. And it ends with a good old drop to the leg, but he ain't done here, folks. Daggett going to the top again. What's he got in mind? Blockbuster from the top. I'll tell you, Buff Bagwell would be proud of him for that one, might I add. And here it comes again. Dag Reflex, he's got the cover. 1, 2, 3. Stick a fork in this pig and put it over to roast. Well done, he is through. Nothing to take away from Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmadome, though. He put up one solid fight against the hardcore champion, but all it took was a Dag Reflux from Daggett to say it all for the 1, 2, 3, you dig me. No doubt Daggett will be ready for King of the World, and I will guarantee ya whoever is waiting for him there will be doing the same. Count on that. Anyway, now that I said my piece, let's go back down to backstage where our backstage reporter KB is standing alongside our CCW World Heavyweight Champion. Thanks, Joe. With me right now is our current CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Alejandro Muerto, who, if you didn't see last week on CCW Beatdown, got the rough end of the last roundup courtesy of the former Intercontinental Champion, Marshall Moo Montana. And because of this news, it has now been made official. For our main event of CCW King of the World, it will now be Alejandro Muerto defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Marshall Moo Montana. How must this news now affect you, truth be told? Are you enjoying the fact that you're rubbing this in my face? I'm pretty sure Lucas enjoyed it from his small, pathetic TV screen inside the comfort of his own office. He and this entire CCW universe may find me being in pain funny, but I'm not laughing at all at this brand of humor one bit. Trust me, mamacita, the kind of humor I enjoy is the sick, twisted kind where I'm the one who humiliates these good-for-nothing, mouth-bleeding scum. What Marshall Moo did to me last week on Beatdown is the worst thing he could do to a true champion like me. Marshall Moo crossed a personal line against me that he's gonna wish he never did me dirty in the first place. I hope it was worth the fun that you had, Marshall Moo, because now it's gonna be my turn to have some fun of my very own. What kind of fun, you ask, though? Well, let's just say I will at least wait until the end of the episode for you to find out. That way, you know how much fun I can really, truly be. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but whatever Alejandro's got planned in secret, I'm going to guarantee you that it's not going to be pretty either way you look at it. Back to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way down the aisle at a total combined weight of 489 pounds, they are the current Beatdown Tag Team Champions, Monty Monogram and Flash Sentry, Bad Dudes!
Of course, the reason why they're the new Beatdown Tag Team Champs was the fact that the network distracted SWAT Cats long enough for the Bad Dudes to give out the finishing blow, and that's where they stand for now. Anyway, Monty's got the mic. Let's see what they got to say, shall we? This is gonna be good. Boy, I'll tell ya, it feels good to be a champion with my best friend beside me, because at least we're more superior than all of these worthy losers here in the audience. You know, you can boo all you like, everybody. You're just jealous of the fact that I have a successful father and a hot girlfriend I have around my arm. The only things you people have are deadbeat dads and a whole fat sludgy chocolate cake in your hand. And no, I'm not just talking to that fat boy sitting there at ringside who wishes he could possess a body like mine. Because if he actually got his sorry butt off that chair for once and exercised like I do, maybe you could do something in your life besides stuffing your face. Which I'm pretty sure those spade and neutered SWAT cats did the same thing when me and Flash beat them for these sweet awesome titles around our waist at CCW Resurrection. Once again, I want to give some thanks to Flash Sentry's boys from our CCW for helping us score some gold around us. If you're hearing this, Bart Simpson and Lightning, just know you've got nachos and sweet looking honeys waiting for you at the green room as a way to say thanks. And the best part about this whole thing is that everybody in this arena is not invited to our celebratory bash. If you all want in so bad, you all gotta pay us $1 million. But enough about talking about the festivities. We're here because we got an itch for competition. There are tag teams inside that CCW locker room that are aching to be fed by me and Flash. I'll tell you, that pumps us up so much that we're throwing down a challenge to any team who's willing to shut us up. And just a little warning, to those who dare try to challenge us are in for the biggest beatdown there ever is, courtesy of these bad dudes with the belts. So the question I want to ask you all is this: are you a bad enough dude to beat these bad dudes? We're waiting.
Who will be crazy enough to take this open challenge, you may ask? Oh my goodness, with a cherry covered chainsaw on top, look who is back in CCW! I cannot believe it! Alex the Solo taken right away! And their opponents are a total combined weight of 613 pounds, Johnny Bravo and Haykel. Oh my propane mama! It's been a long time since we've seen this team grace our CCW rings in a while, and now that they are back in the cell tonight, it's time for these two to shake a bit of that ring rust here and now. I can tell that Rick C is watching this, having a field day with this one, and what else can I say? He loves this team to Kingdom Come. Just imagine what they're gonna do if they manage to eke out a win against the Beatdown Tag Team Champs themselves. Could there be a future title shot in the making, perhaps? You just may never know how well this matchup will go tonight. He's got a hold on him. Whoa, what a throw! He just launched him like he was DJ Jazzy Jeff. Oof, what a hard welcome back for Hank Hill right there from Monty Monogram. I think that's just ring rust for you, I guess. Oof, Flash Sentry missing big time from that flop, making sure Hank Hill uses every last of his countrified street smarts to his advantage. But Flash has got street smarts of his very own. You definitely saw him put down Hank momentarily with that edge-o-matic, followed with a nice little superfly splash on top. Still was not good enough for a pin, despite the fact that Hank's feet were too close to the ropes. Oh, hard haymaker by Hank Hill himself. He knows deep down that Monty Monogram ain't the legal man in this contest, but I think Hank Hill doesn't care at the slightest. He still wants to get Monty the country boy whipping that he deserves, and I bet he's willing to do the same to Flash here tonight. Nice little side suplex by Hank. Reminds me a lot like Canada's strongest man, Dino Bravo. And it looks like Flash just may be fed up by him long enough. Alright, to the ropes, what is this? Oh, Flash Sentry with a thunderclap. Of course, in WWE, Kofi Kingston calls this move the boom drop. And no doubt Flash finds it way more effective here. There we go, tags made to Monty Monogram. He's now back in the matchup. And for those of you watching in the first time who may not even know who he is, Monty Monogram is of course the son of Major Monogram and the boyfriend of one Mrs. Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. And now that I brought her up to begin with, I would like to remind everyone that we will be announcing matches that will take place in the CCW King of the World pay-per-view. And just for a little sneak peek, one of those matches announced here will be the backstabber herself, Vanessa Doofenshmirtz, taking on one of Twilight Sparkle's former friends, Fluttershy, who I bet is just fuming after Vanessa cost Fluttershy her matchup against Queen Tyranny. And who can blame Fluttershy exactly? She never even got a fighting chance to get in the ring at all. But now it looks like she'll get a chance herself to avenge Twilight Sparkle when she and Vanessa will meet for a good old-fashioned grudge match. And yes, even though I'm not supposed to take sides in this, it will be worth it to see Fluttershy take Vanessa apart one by one. Speaking of which, it looks like Johnny Bravo's taking apart Monty Monogram himself. Now it looks like Monty's the one who reaches the ropes this time around. Can't believe how close we saw Johnny Bravo take his frustrations out on the referee. If he did anything stupid to him, then that would be a disqualification. And Johnny Bravo wouldn't want a DQ to happen on his resume. Looks like Monty's back in control here. Nice little forearm. Well, not for long. He got kicked right in the dome by Johnny Bravo. I'm guessing he didn't like the fact that Monty ruffled up his hair like that. And who on earth can blame Johnny Bravo at the slightest? That hair is just like his perfect feature. You just can't mess with hair like that. You just can't. Ooh, snuck in a gut shot there. Talk about a gut check. Whoa, what is this? Short arm clothesline by Bravo. Whip to the ropes and ends it with a nice little power slam. Don't think Bravo's done here though. Double axe handle across the back. The momentum is now on the side of Oh My Propane Mama. Can they try to contain that momentum for as long as they can here? Well, Monty tried to stop him himself, but all he got was a hip toss right on his sorry little butt. Oh, he's got him up here. Whoa, you have got to be kidding me! How on earth did Johnny Bravo do that? I don't know about you, but that is worthy of an instant replay right there. Did you also see the way Johnny Bravo continued to spin Monty around, even without those hands of his? Man, I bet that Claudio Castagnoli fellow would be straight up jealous of this guy, and it completely shows. However, it seems like Monty may have turned things around here, and it looks like Flash wants another turn here at the big guy himself. There we go, you just saw Flash Sentry finally hit that springboard drop kick he was trying to do here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my goodness, please tell me we did not see Johnny Bravo try to sit down on Flash Sentry just like that. Oh man. Oh my goodness, I think Flash Sentry may have had heartburn right there, but that's not gonna matter at the slightest. He got him good with that flash kick, but still was not enough to keep him down for the 3 count. Nope, no thunderclap connected right there. Let me tell you something, I am still losing it over the fact that Flash Sentry just got squished like a fat old whoopee cushion. Oh man, talk about being number 2. Oh, you saw right there Johnny Bravo with that nice little tour of the islands. Or in Johnny Bravo's case, he likes to call that move the 5-alarm chili special. And now that I did bring those words 5-alarm chili up from my lips, I would like to remind everyone that this episode of CCW Beatdown is brought to you all by Pops' 5-alarm chili. Me and Elvis tried them before, and Elvis's mouth was so hot from that taste, he had to stuff himself up with 2 portions of maple syrup to drown out that taste alongside 2 large grilled peanut butter and banana sandwiches cooked with delicious sourdough bread. We had a pin, but thankfully Johnny Bravo only kicks out at a count of 1. Looks like Monty's rendition of AJ Styles' phenomenal forearm was not enough to kill off the mojo that is Johnny Bravo. There we go, he caught Johnny off guard with a quick German suplex. Is he gonna go for it again? Yes, he does. Monty Monogram with yet another Monogram forearm. The cover, no! I cannot believe that was almost close beneath our very eyes. And look at this, my Monogram has had enough of Hank Hill for the time being. There we go, Flash Sentry is now in the ring, but Johnny Bravo still has a whole lot left of him in the tank. Oh, is he gonna go for the 5-alarm chili special? No, he is not. Flash Sentry willing not to let that happen. Oh, wait, he's gonna go. No! Johnny Bravo tried to go for it again, but Flash Sentry keeps denying him. Oh, there it is. That is the move I was talking about. The very same kind of move he did to Monty Monogram not too long ago. Oh my goodness, somebody give Flash Sentry a barf bag because I can guarantee you at this point he's gonna need it. Oh, there we go. If we saw it once, we saw it again. Johnny Bravo with that 5-alarm chili special. You see right there, he's trying to knock Monty Monogram off the apron in order to make sure he did not interfere, but it looks like Hank Hill is gonna have to get that job done himself. Oh, he tried to go for that Arlen Twister, but Flash Sentry making sure he dodged it just in time for him to keep himself safe. Boom! Arlen Twister by Hank Hill over Flash Sentry, nearly sent his head over the third row. Oh, and Monty getting power bombed all the way down to the floor. Somebody give him a chiropractor. It is over. Johnny Bravo and Hank Hill with the win here tonight on Beatdown. My goodness, you talk about explosive. This matchup right here was just that. I'm pretty sure Monty Monogram and Flash Sentry are gonna be throwing themselves up non-stop after being spun like saucers after this one. But either way you look at it, oh my propane mama returning in a big way beneath our very eyes. You gotta wonder if they're gonna get a shot at those titles now. And with that win they had, they may be one step closer to that goal, I will tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is KB yet again, and I'm sorry if I had to cut you all off like this, but apparently there seems to be a very tragic incident that just occurred backstage during our main event match between Oh My Propane Mama and Bad Dudes. Now, I want to reassure you that we do have the clip, but before we play it, I want to remind everyone watching at home that if you have any young ones watching this, have them leave the room right now for a little while until us at CCW know that it is safe for them to return yet again. Because what you see right here will be very unsettling to watch, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. Okay, now we're going to play the clip of the incident right now. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I literally have no words how to describe this right now. Out of all the horrible, screwed up things I've seen here, this just may be the most heartless thing someone has done here in Car2 Carnage Wrestling. Just speechless is what it is. But thankfully, yes thankfully, there is a medical team standby tending to Miss Lily Bovine as we speak, and we will guarantee everybody that the police standby will get to the bottom of whoever did this. Either way, that's all we can say about this. Joe Cosell, back to you. My goodness. Oh my goodness, indeed, this is horrible beyond any standards best described. Who on earth would do this to a sweet cow like Lily Bovine? I don't know what on earth went down, but if Marshall Moo was watching, I can guarantee you we're gonna see him as mad as ever. He may have a clue who did this, and so do I. Anyway, that's gonna do for this episode of CCW Beatdown. Hopefully, this won't be horrible as imagined. Good gravy.